Hello, this is Dodie from Deliberate Aging. Welcome to my podcast. Do you know that there are two significant days in January? We all know January 1st. This is the day when most resolutions begin. And then the next significant day in January is typically the second Friday, and it's called Quitter's Day. And this is the point when people begin to reevaluate their resolutions. By this time, enthusiasm for new goals starts to decline, and people start to drop off. However, most people totally give up by mid-February. So it's that time of the year again when we set New Year's resolutions. And we do this because each new year offers us a fresh start. A time to make some self-improvements, help us believe in a better future and our ability to shape that future. It allows us to reflect on where we've been and where we'd like to go. So according to Cambridge Dictionary, the definition of New Year's resolutions are promises that you make to yourself to start doing something good, like eating better, or stop doing something bad, like smoking. And of course, these are all geared to start on the first day of the year. The practice of setting resolutions has been around for a very long time. It started approximately 4,000 years ago in ancient Babylon, and people at this time didn't set the same resolutions that we typically do today. Instead, they would set resolutions like vowing to repay debts or return borrowed items. Most of today's resolutions involve self-improvement like weight loss or eating healthier. More than 40% of Americans and 25% of Brits make New Year's resolutions, but very few actually achieve them. Now, if most New Year's resolutions fail, what do the experts recommend that we do? Well, if you check out the show notes, I'm going to have a lot of links to different articles. One of my favorites is from the Cleveland Clinic, so please check that out. But first, they recommend ask yourself why you want to achieve a particular goal. Say, for example, that you want to lose weight. Well, why? Ask yourself that question and then answer honestly. Maybe you want to lose weight to be more confident in your body, or you want to be able to age well, or play with your grandkids. And then secondly, be very specific. Rather than saying you want to exercise more, restate this to say that you'll exercise, for example, 3 times per week. Set a realistic, measurable goal and time-bound. So I will exercise 3 times every week. That is a very specific, measurable, and time-bound goal. Well, maybe your goal is to eat healthier, which is a huge category. So you should restate this as something, for example, I will give up drinking soda during the workday, or I commit to eating a healthy breakfast on most mornings. Third, maybe you take your one big goal and break it into several mini goals. So instead of saying that you want to eat healthier, you can set a mini goal for January, for example, to commit to eating a healthy breakfast on most days of the week. Once you've achieved this goal and you can tick it off your list, set another mini goal. Maybe your second month's goal will be cooking at home rather than relying on takeout. Once that goal is achieved, once again, you tick it off and set another mini goal. And it's so satisfying and motivating to be able to tick off these mini goals. The top resolutions that Americans are making for 2025 are, number 1, to save more money, possibly as a result of overspending during the holiday season. Number 2, to eat healthier. Number 3, to exercise more. And number 4, to lose weight. So you might be thinking that it's a waste of time to set resolutions, but it's not. So consider this. Buzz Aldrin had a lofty goal of reaching the moon. That's a big goal, right? But once he achieved it, he didn't have anything left. He didn't have any goals remaining, and he fell into despair. Another example are athletes who spend their whole lives of just getting to the Olympics and wanting to earn a gold medal. They work for years to even have a shot at reaching this goal, but once achieved, what's next? If they don't have another goal, they will also fall into despair. So basically, I'm trying to tell you that humans do need goals. And isn't a New Year's resolution simply a goal that starts on a specific day? Now, we don't need a huge goal like getting a gold medal. Maybe we have something smaller, like teaching our grandchild the alphabet, or learning a new language, or losing 10 pounds. Whatever it is helpful to us as humans to have something to strive for. So I'd like to recommend one resolution that I think everyone listening should make. Please schedule your annual health screenings with all of your doctors based on your age, your sex, your medical condition. So most of us will be seeing our primary care, eye doctor, possibly an OBGYN, any specialists, dentist, dermatologist. Schedule them. Put them on your calendar now so that you're all set for the year. Happy 2025. Thanks for listening. This is Dodie from Deliberate Aging. Until next time, be well, friends. This podcast is presented solely for informational and educational purposes only. Use of information from this podcast is at the user's own risk. It is not intended as a substitute for the advice of your physician or other qualified professional. We are not responsible for any losses, damages, or liabilities that may arise from use of this podcast.